Baruch chapter 1 is a powerful lament written during the Babylonian exile, offering a poignant reflection on the Jewish people's suffering and their plea for God's mercy. Catholic commentaries on this chapter often emphasize themes of repentance, divine justice, and the enduring hope for restoration. A plea for repentance and restoration. The chapter begins with a stark reminder of the destruction of Jerusalem and the exile of the Jewish people. The Jewish community in Babylon, led by Baruch, sends a letter to their brethren in Jerusalem, urging them to offer sacrifices and pray for the Babylonian king and his son. This act of petitioning for the well-being of their captors reflects a deep understanding of God's sovereignty and the need for reconciliation. The letter then delves into a profound confession of sin, acknowledging that the exile is a consequence of their disobedience to God. The Jews recognize their failure to uphold the covenant and their constant straying from God's commandments. This confession highlights the importance of recognizing one's own shortcomings and seeking forgiveness as a path to healing and restoration. Divine justice and enduring hope. Catholic commentaries often emphasize the theme of divine justice in Baruch chapter 1. The exile is presented as a consequence of the people's sins, a reflection of God's righteous judgment. However, the chapter also emphasizes God's mercy and compassion, highlighting the possibility of redemption and restoration. The letter ends with a powerful prayer for deliverance, acknowledging that the Jews are left a few among the nations where thou hast scattered us. They plead for God's intervention, seeking to be restored to their homeland and to experience God's favor once more. This prayer embodies the enduring hope of the Jewish people, a hope that resonates deeply with Catholic teachings on God's unwavering love and promise of salvation. Key takeaways and implications. Baruch chapter 1 offers a powerful reflection on the nature of sin, divine justice, and the enduring hope for redemption. Catholic commentaries on this chapter highlight the following key takeaways. Repentance is essential for healing and restoration. Recognizing our shortcomings and seeking forgiveness is crucial for spiritual growth and reconciliation with God. Divine justice is a foundational principle of God's governance. God's actions, even in times of judgment, are ultimately guided by righteousness and love. Hope for restoration is a central tenet of faith. Despite suffering and hardship, God's promises of redemption and a renewed covenant with His people remain steadfast. This chapter serves as a reminder for Catholics today to examine their own lives, seeking to live in accordance with God's will and to embrace the hope for a future filled with God's grace and mercy.